We're still in a slow market, guys. In my opinion, we still haven't confirmed strength. Is it gonna do the thing where it flushes at the open like it did yesterday? You guys remember that? As I lost on my, it's doing the same thing. Did the same exact pattern as yesterday. So if you got caught in that, I don't know what to tell you. I took way too much risk here on Koval. I did exactly what I told you guys not to do. Oh, my golly. Freaking, what am I doing over at Koval? What the? Okay, refocus, farmer. Dude, that was such a lapse in share sizing again with the spreads. With the spreads on that one. Frick, that just knocks it out of me. Like, I don't even want to trade anymore. That should have snapped there. You see how it didn't snap? Dude, I got smoked on Koval for no reason. Oh well, whatever. It's over, it's done. That was a slow exit. You saw that exit? Slow. Slow exits on this one. What the? That should have broke through there. We're already getting. Dude, it's laggy. I got lag here. Dude, I'd be up 1,000 if it wasn't for that damn. Or sorry, no more cussing. No more cussing. It's just trading's just so emotional. It's hard not to cut. It really is hard not to cuss. We're getting close to all-time high, or not all-time highs, but What's the? It's no use in asking. Lag's getting a little bit better. Come on. I don't have any of my charts positioned correctly. You can have some of that, or you can have it. They have a new deal where if you pair it, you get it for like cheaper. But it's only if you get like iced coffee. Oh, son of a gun. Holy Spirit. Taking losses left and right, left and right. Cavill, I got smoked on. Oh, I missed that trade. I'm an idiot. Hmm. Bro. Dude, this thing might just come right back to high day. Come on, baby. I'm gonna bail. I should I'm getting in late now because I bailed early. Definitely not focused. Refocus. Sellers are too strong here. Gave back way too much. That's too bad. Koval did me in good today, and I took too much size too early on. I'm gonna try to clean it up with small size. I still lost money. I still managed to lose money, son of a gun. Whatever. Dude, I've been doing this for too long to still be caring about little stuff like that, you know? It's just getting a little too old. Like that's why I see these newer traders, you know, they're all bent out of shape out of, you know, all these setbacks. I'm like, dude, that's day trading. So find a way to put a smile on your face because it's not going away. So you got to embrace the challenge. It's a constant grinding. There's going to be periods where it's just like free flying, like no turbulence, but those last, you know, maybe a month or 2, 3 months, you know, in the case of the 21 rush in day trading, that lasted almost a couple years. Do I need to get over to Koval? Yeah. This one might go a bit. How could that have failed? You guys see that? Did you guys just witness that garbage? I might need a second to just mentally unwind from that. Cavill took all the volume, I bet. Gosh darn Cavill. Is that a halt up? Dang. Dude, Cavill took... My pattern was there, but market's changing. Now I'm a little bit triggered. Cavill's kind of where it was at. Now I'm going back to LGVN. Probably going to miss this pattern too. That's the danger of running back and forth. I cut my profits in half on this ticker. No doubt about that. Mm. Mm. I can feel myself. My emotions are rearing up. Do you see these slow exits as well? It's like a double whammy for me today. But yeah, so KAVL might just be going to the moon today. Let's go take a look. Got kind of a $10 target, closer target 524. I think at this point it could go anywhere. It's just a thing can move quick. So it's just a matter of, is it going to just keep going? And are we going to get parabolic move on that today? I don't know if I'm ready to trade that action. Hopefully we get a big pop here like we did yesterday. You guys remember those? Come on. Come on. No, I actually just got in a flush instead. So holding longer did not work out on this one. Frickin' heck. But you guys remember LGVN yesterday? That was what was in my mind, was these big snaps like this. See how it curls up, snaps. Snaps. So I thought that would be our snap right there. And very well could have in another day. It's not... I did exactly what I needed to do. I was in on the trade. I had my opinion. It was backed up by evidence. But then it started to drop on me, and I recognized a potential flush. I still lost most of my money, but I didn't lose it all. That's day trading. That's a little unfortunate. I think let's just take a minute to observe the outside world. That might calm me down. Kaval assumption. It's not giving me a price. I have no idea. I'm flying blind here. Dude, my it is just literally too slow. That could be edge erosion for you. It's a little choppy and my platform's a little slow. Although I feel FOMO, I'm gonna just try to just be patient with it. That looks really hard to trade. Oh my gosh, no. Is this the day? Is this the day that the market changes? Is this the day? Woo! God bless the USA, sir. I'm down $179. Gosh darn, I had to send my application in there. McDonald's here pretty soon. Oh! I'm not vibing with order execution this morning. And I usually don't complain, but I'm not vibing with how this is moving and how this is filling. The order execution and price action on this one is not blowing my mind. Edge erosion is the theoretical idea that if too many people are doing the same thing, then that style of making money in the market becomes less lucrative. So it's kind of one of those things that I definitely believe is real, but I feel as though it's not as scary as it seems. This thing is just going straight up. I have no level 2 on it. I'm kind of on defensive trading mode, so I'm not really ready to trade parabolic right now. Order execution's not blowing me away. There's just a few things wrong with today that I'm not vibing with personally. I'm going to restart my application here. I kind of want to play with Kaval when it cools down a little bit. This one I'm bummed about still. There's still a lot of emotions running through my veins right now with this LGVN. I'm just going to play with it a little bit. I'm going to play with it a little bit because here, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. More lag today than usual. In my opinion, there's just a little bit more lag today. Or at least on Kaval, like as far as like those quick scalps. And even on LGVN. No, not LGBT. Okay, let's go back to Kaval and see what we got. Guys, I'm seeing 968. question is, are we back in the market where we're just teleporting? Is Kaval just going to teleport to $10 a share? They could. They do that kind of stuff. Oh, sorry guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. See, I hit that market order. I am definitely getting extra lag today. Normal for you? Normal for you? I mean, I guess since you guys don't see me pressing the button and then the delay that I'm seeing from the time I press the button to the screen, like even this trade in LGVN, it was like very lethargic. So maybe it's my turn. Maybe it's my turn for, because a lot of people have been complaining about lag, and I really haven't. But today I am just feeling a little like it almost feels like I'm on Wi-Fi again. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about the whole stream. I'm not a complainer. Am I? All right. I'm trying to decide whether LGVN is worth trying to catch a W. Fell out of it. This is a huge red flag right here. So let's just make that clear. That doesn't mean you can't make money, but that's why it's like I'm not sure if I should put on a effort. I think I eventually will, but okay, back to Kaval. Good morning, twin. Christopher, Sumo. Mike, how are you up? How are you doing so far, Mike? Looks like we got 20 seconds here. I might do 900 shares on a resumption scalp. Nicely green. Yeah, I'm a little worried this resumption might go south. See, what a bunch of malar. I knew it. I was like, I think it's gonna go south, and then I buy. Like, come on, farmer. Dude. But I actually made money on the trade. I didn't even realize that. It looked like I lost money on that last trade. I actually made money, I guess. Yeah, see, so some people like this. Oh, I shouldn't have bought up there. Yo! This is 50-50, boys. It's kind of stalling up here. I got out of the hole, but I'm not swinging big yet. I think it's a little extended in my opinion, honestly. So we did have a nice chase, but this is when it feels like, and by all means, it could keep going. But it's getting to that point. I'm just going to take a gander at LGVN for a second. Everything is okay. I don't know. Kaval feels very 50-50. Kaval feels like 50-50 hyper scalping to me. 100%. But it's not a quality in my opinion. Not and it's selling off right now. So I'm not saying like right now. I'm talking about like the overall vibe was very 50-50 on that, but not very clean. As far as some days the orders are just slower than others, and I'm used to it. So really, I'm not really all that upset. Okay, while that's chilling out, I'm gonna try for a W on LGVN, and it's gonna be a touch and go trade if I do take it. Hopefully, while I have time here, I'm gonna go to here. Shoot, I may have missed this. I think I may have missed this. Damn it. Pop one more time, boy. Very good. That's all there is to the way I trade. Hyper scalps at the highs and W patterns. That's the trading farmer way. Nothing to it. So, learn from me, but don't forget about me. That one actually could have went a little higher, huh? I missed this one. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. The price action on this is not It's got the vibe. It's there. It's like, ooh, but it's also like it's a little just not stable. Is it volatile? Yes. It's just not A quality. It's like B quality. And now it's backside. I had to bail on that. If it doesn't fly up right away, I have to bail. That's 50-50 wave. That's what I teach. That's what the best traders do. The best 50-50 traders would cut that every single time. The best. We're having a competition for the best 50-50 trader. I think Tim has probably got that spot right now and deserves that accolade. But there's another young buck coming, I'm sure. Hey, we got a little bottoming tail here. Oh, I'm slow to the chase. Now I'm getting in late. Holy Spirit. So this one's more controlled by big hedge funds, and that I know. So this could be a big reversal all the way back really high. But I'm going to cut it here soon, I think. We'll see. I'm going to cut it right. I cut it all out of fear. I bet you it's going to snap. Yeah, I should have already went. I'm watching time. I'm having an eye on the time and sales here. If I see any kind of big green buying, I don't see any yet. If you appreciate the live streams, then please consider hitting the like button. I can't believe I gave out my edge. It's funny because the people that talk about edge erosion the most are the people that took my edge, literally, and eroded my edge. And so it's just so funny. It's like if anybody should be whining about edge erosion, it should be Farmer. Hey, should be Farmer and maybe Warrior, but I don't know. Like nobody I know trades like what he truly teaches. I guess some do, and so. But again, in all this, maybe just because of false information that has spread, and maybe just an opinion I have. I don't know, but anyway, I love you guys, and I love that you're here, and I guess that's all that matters. So this one. See how slow that was filled? I don't know what this one's doing. I got $1,500 of profit. That's not too bad, but Let's bring in the public. I forgot that we don't have the public chatting today. That's all right. I kind of wanted the day to be a little bit more focused. So I kept it to the people I trust, which are the members. So thank you, members. Thank you for continued support and actually keeping this live stream going. It's you guys and everybody else too. But you guys are actually putting your money where your mouth is. Hey, where's my coffee? Here it is. Parsley, Squid, Kexodus, VLC, Stock Extreme, Jim Collins. Yeah, LGVN, I had bad fills and Koval. Let's do some more just test orders here. Come on, highlight, you damn thing. 25 shares. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Like that order right there, really good. Like, let's do it again. And it's not, I've seen orders go faster. I'm just saying it right now. This is not bad lag here, but I've seen pretty good on this one, I will say. LGVN, I have a bias to it because it was a swing trade. I might keep trading that as it goes down. This one, I'm going to see if we catch a reversal on it. That could happen. It appears to be coming straight down. I had $200 on it. Now, could a buyer come in here? Possibly. But, now I'm wasting time on that when I could just be trading these reliable bottoming tails in LGVN. I'm trying to catch a reversal on this. It's just not working yet. Eventually it will turn around. Is that it for the day? I had 1,500. Now I have 1,200. I guess that's not a big deal. Eagle Eye. Lag is bad on LGVN. My DAS is also lagging. Gotcha. Can we see 5-minute W pattern or what? Oh, on LGVN. Yeah, it looks like it's struggling. I see the dub. It looks like it's struggling. I'm kind of frantically going. I mean, at this point, I could probably just call it a day. Like, this is where like an older guy, maybe, who just doesn't want to deal with emotions, just says, hey, I'm not up anywhere near what I want to be, but it's 40 minutes into the day and things are, I'm kind of chilling. Now, that sort of decision can save you money, could also make you miss out on money. So that's just I'm just gonna watch LGVN for a second here. This doesn't look amazing at all, but I added kind of big here, hoping that the big boys come in and like rip this thing up here. Ah, shoot. I got myself into a bad trade here. I have to cut that for a loss. That takes me down to 18. Oh, I've started the snowball. See, I told you. I said this is when a guy would say, "Hey, I would maybe just shut down so I wouldn't get triggered." Guess what happened about a minute later? I didn't shut down and now I'm triggered. Should I just take the $800 and call it a Friday? It's not enough money. I mean, it's enough money, but it's. I mean, I'm still in a drawdown. I think I might be out of it now, actually, but I guess the difference between 1,200 and 800 is not a whole lot. But now I'm kind of like LG of Koval 2 kind of screwed me. No, Koval's too risky. I'm not going to start that. I'm not going to open up that can of worms today. I would usually buy this false breakdown right here, but I'm not going to. I think that's a trap. I think that could be a trap. I don't know. It's just doesn't feel like the day for that. So far, I've been correct on that assumption. It's just not. It's not. Rebounding very quickly. It is a little bit there, a little bit. Okay, So, but I'm watching it. LGVN. Gosh darn! Even if it's the last thing I do this Friday, I will trade this thing. So let's take a gander here of what's going on. I have $800 right now. I could pack it up. I could have $800 in my pocket. I could go fire up my Xbox. I could play Call of Duty the rest of the day. Or I could keep trading in the pursuit of making more money, potentially lose it all, because right now we're not seeing anything too great. And then I ruin the entire day where I'm just pissed. I haven't looked into Black Ops 6. I mean, I'm gonna buy it, but Aloha Rick. Everybody give him the Aloha Hawaiian welcome. The $10, dude. He bought me a drink today. There we go. Aloha back to you, Rick. Dog the Bounty Hunter. There was a rumor that Rick was actually the dog undercover, looking to change careers. I still can't believe his wife died. Like, Dog looked so bad for so many years, and Mary Beth did not look that bad, and unfortunately, she did pass. This is probably gonna be a bull trap. Yeah, I knew it. It's just like it's gonna happen. It's $100 out the door there. Wow. This thing's just getting walked the F down. Down. Down, doggy. Down, doggy. Okay, well, so what else is moving here, guys? It's a Friday. It looks like we got yeah, this looks like it's coming down. I don't know. Woo! Sorry. I just had a big trade. We call that the farmer double bottom. Spread the word. So that's kind of a trade where you know how when we have breakouts or a pullback up at the highs and the stock looks like it's about to do a breakout, but then it hits the double top perfectly and then flushes. Well, do you want to talk to them?
No. They'll suck. I'm sure one of them is probably the person that Ramsey was talking about.
The Ramsey, yeah. So on the which
Was it Kaburo?
you want to ask him?
I want your disgusting soul.
Where is it? I think it's just because. Why do I get an emergency call? Ah, I missed Koval rebound. But it took forever for this rebound. Christine, you do realize this iced coffee has 2 pumps of classic in it.
They took off the website the option of building your copy. It shouldn't cost anybody more than 2%.
I don't know. This thing just likes to go straight up all the time. But every time I buy, it just goes down. Oh. Dude, that thing dropped out pretty hard. Mahola. Mahola for wisdom, wit, and sincerity with much aloha. Aloha, aloha indeed.
I'm moving to West Virginia. They already know that. My monthly, how much I'm, guys, how much do you think you need to live off of?
Hold on. I have to trade this.
I know.
Out here. Christine, she's moving to Virginia because her boy toy lives there. I told her not. Her future husband. I told her not to do it, but it's too late. The Sith has overtaken her mind. LGVN very well might do as long as we hold this bottoming tail here at 324. Now, if we break below that and start selling off, then this thing's done. If we hold here, we could get it to the point where, you know, sellers lose power and this thing with its float could rip up to 362 and in a jiffy, this thing could rip. And everybody knows that. And it's just a matter of if it's going to happen or not. We don't know. Nobody knows. Koval. Koval's an interesting one. I seem to have an uncanny ability to just lose on it. Like, never move for a boy, they move for you. Well, that's what I told her. I said she should at least test him and see what he says. And maybe he's watching the stream right now. Oh, he's a man. He's a man. He's a pretty good. He's a good guy. So that's why we're allowing this craziness to happen. It's only because he's a decent guy. We don't approve, but we got to move on. Like a new replacement for you. I don't need to find a replacement for my sister.
Well, you talk to me every day.
I talk to you every day. I don't think so. People usually dip out. Stepsis, are you stuck in the laundry machine? Delete that immediately, Derek. Koval, I see what Koval is about. The kind of the problem with Koval is the bid is a little lethargic to follow the ask, which kind of makes it scary when the ask rips up and then you sell market, you get a low fill. So this one is where it's like you will kind of want to scale out on the ask, and sometimes that is exactly what I do. Koval, how do you read it? Well, that's the question. I'm down $180 on it. You definitely want to try to buy the dip on it. That's for sure. You know how I was talking about how that bid doesn't come up with the ask? Well, that's kind of the problem. Is when you buy market, you get filled at that ask and that bid. See how that bid just dropped out there to 640 and the ask was up at 660? That's how you can take big losses very quickly. And then what happens is the bid recovers and it rips up to 660. You get angry. You buy again at the ask. It pops up a little bit. You think it's good. You hit market. Next thing you know, this bid will drop out eventually pretty hard, I bet, for a split second. Let's see. it's holding right now, but it's dropping out a little bit there. No, it hasn't had a big see that dropout down to 640, and then it recovers right back to 660, then drop out to 640. So when you're selling if you're selling those market orders, this is where you get chopped up. Right. So again, coming back to the patterns, you got to make sure you're trading where buyers, big or small, should have the advantage, right? On this downtrend, that's a little bit more sellers are in control, and that's a little bit more of a guessing game to figure out when the green team's going to come in. So the Koval is something I would call whippy with a tad bit of choppiness. Those two words kind of overlap, but I would say this is kind of a whippy and choppy stock, but it does have a lot of range, and that's where the lucrative aspect of it comes into play. LGVN is doing almost precisely as I imagined. I'll wait for the next pop. This would be a pop through VWAP type trade. Looks like we have selling pressure. Oh my gosh! What in the fuck? God, I knew that was a possibility. God, I should have just held it for one more second. I told you guys this thing liked to pop like that. Dude, that was a millisecond, dude. That would have been killer. So I did catch 361 though. I caught 361. So my first half, and I saw this, my first half, it lagged. So I first half 348, my second half 361. So I did catch a little bit of it. I'll be honest. I did make a little money, but not near as what I could have. Oh no, what am I doing? Dude, on another day, that would have been like a $2,000 winner. I wouldn't be up 10 grand, but I would have been up. I could have been a $2,500 trade. It was like a $300 trade. So I could have made 10 times more money on that trade just by mere seconds. And And I knew there was a lot of energy with the breakthrough VWAP setup. I knew it was there. But we haven't seen a move like this in a while. So to predict that would have been, I mean, I kind of predicted it, but not in that way. Everyone's trying to line up for that next mega pop. I don't trust it. I gotta get out of there. This thing is too much danger. Too much danger. Dude. Breaks my heart. Missing that rip. That was very unfortunate. That's frustrating. Still frustrating that I had an entry on this at $1.70 of 4,000 shares. Again, I'm bailing like I did the last time. It's not the best stock in the world, but you know, we can get some scalps on it, some 50-50 dips. Dude. I gotta get out of there. I'm not buying in the right areas. This thing's just a little bit unpredictable. I'm not getting anywhere. It's a little bit like choppy. So life goes. So life goes. Well, that's too bad. Dang, dude, I was this close to nailing that rip. Frick. I could be up like 5-6 grand today though, that's for sure. 362, it rips to 388, but it ripped in such a quick, light volume fashion that makes it really hard to trust. So we're gonna watch this thing. It's probably gonna consolidate. I would say this thing's a contender for. Look, I know that this thing has a $15 price target. Will it get there? I don't think so, but I think it's gonna give a good shot. And a rip to 410 is a good sign already. Oh, yeah. This might sell off for a while. I'm still holding on to my bulk of my profit on it earlier, but man, it's this close to being up 5-6K on it. It's enough for me to lose sleep over. Yeah, I'm hoping that the Cav. I'm just giving back profit. Maybe I should cut it. It's kind of a goofy pattern here. It's fighting. You can tell it's fighting, but it doesn't look A quality. So I bailed. It's fighting the pop here, but there it's starting to go. Yeah. So it's going to be one of those big pops again, I bet. I'm not buying in the right areas. I have this dream and this vision of catching one of those big pops again. I don't want to walk away from LGVN just yet. Not when it's bull flagging up here this high. Not after this rip. That catches attention. Where are you going? Are you leaving? Ah. I just want to enjoy the day. So it's gonna hold here, false or flush. I'm bailing on that. That there was way too much hesitation going on there. It was worth the risk, but that should have held stronger. Bear trap, bull trap. I mean, okay, where? That was a $300 loss. I think I got to be done. I had that was not a good dip entry. That's too bad. Hmm. Ouch. Ouch. 33 to 26. That's $700 I've given back from my highs. But the thing is, this thing has just gone straight sideways. So yeah, you kind of notice that. It's just straight sideways. It's hard to make money. We thought we would get some pops here. We thought. Wrong. Take it easy. Is this it? Oh, brutal. No, stay out of there. Sellers are egregious here. Oh, yeah. I want my money back. Possible flush here of incredible magnitude. What the? Hmm. K27 is gonna take some of my money. Already took some of it. $700 off my eyes. Somebody took it. Ah, okay, I gotta be done. Emergency shutdown. Emergency shutdown. Frick. Yeah. About $1,000 off my highs, but we're gonna take that. Or should we go in for a bottom bounce trade and try to get it all back? All or nothing. All or nothing. All or nothing. Vote yes. Vote yes. This thing is gonna come back alive, though. I know it is. I know it is. I'm gonna make my money back. Or should I do emergency shutdown? Hail Mary. I had $3,300 there for a while. Now I have 22. It's just not the same feeling anymore. If I'm really patient on LGVN, I can get another trade. I have full faith in that. So I think I'm going to trade. I think I'm going to take another trade. All or nothing. This thing does like the rebound pretty nicely. Oh, yikes, dude. This thing is... Let's retrace the entire move. Oh wow, dude. It's really I really don't want to shut down. I really don't want to do it, but I know I need to do it. I like to end on a good note, and I'm right. If I cut it now, I'm ending on a bad note. The forces of the market is strong. The ways of the dark side yields power unlike any other. The dark side beckons for me. I just turned into a dark Sith Lord there for a second. Woo! Yeah, so I'm on the second. I'm on the Two Towers. Lord of the Rings extended version. Watched through Fellowship of the Ring the other day. Then going through the Two Towers today. And it's you forget how good those movies are for 2001. It's just like, wow. The CGI, obviously looks a little dinky, but even some of their CGI scenes are like, wow, that's 2001. We're having movies come out in 2024 with CGI that's just like looks like some kindergartner made it. This thing will rebound. I know it will. Actually, I don't know. Whenever somebody says they know something's going to happen for sure, and they say for sure it's going to happen, you really gotta be careful. Because nothing is for sure in day trading, and day trading is risky, of course. And my results are not typical. So will this thing do a mega flush? It might. I missed that trade. I saw it. My finger was on the trigger. I bet you it'll still come down. Ah. 346 up to 354. There's some money in there. Philly Cheese, go for it, Farmer. 30 more minutes. It will get back to VWAP. Top Boy on Netflix is really good show. Top Boy? Top Boy? Top Gun? I don't know. We like it here, but that burping, that's how you treat us. ... Trader X. Rob. Oh, Rob. Rob R. Is that Rob from the Discord? Look at how slow that exit was. Okay, remove drawing. Did I lose even more money? Actually, I made money on that trade. Schwab alert. Anyways, there it went up. Man, I got triggered on the LGVN is the trigger of all triggers. Just like miss this trade by a seconds. I caught a little bit of it. I did fill at 361, but if I would have just gave it an extra 3 seconds, man, we probably could have got filled 393, $4 a share potentially. That's where it's like, I wish. This one here, I had the idea to get it at 346. From 346 to 358. That's a 4% move. But the burping is how I treat you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I know I'm not sorry. Sorry. Yes, please be aware that some dishonest people may post fake, doctored, or paper money P&Ls and attempt to pass them off as real. This phenomenon is nothing new to the trading community. So choose wisely who you trust, and if you don't trust them, then don't pay them any attention. It's the way it always is. So, you know, I wish there was an easy way to verify for sure everybody, but I mean, people can go to great lengths to make it seem like they're legit. But eventually it all comes crumbling down. That's why it's always just a waiting game, right? They may be able to do it for a few months, they may be able to do it for a year, but you know, after a year or two, I mean, the cracks begin to appear. So I don't put much stress over it. Refocus. Ugh. How many YouTube traders do you think are funded? I don't know, honestly. I don't know if anybody knows. I'm really not even. There's just so many trading channels now, so who knows? I know there's going to be at least one more trade on this that's going to be good, and I kind of want to be here for it. This thing is a little more than say, Covel is actually looking kind of good now too. No, I just missed this. Would I have been able to hold this long though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. I made a little bit of money on that. So, no, Rob, I don't. I don't. The reason why I don't use limit orders is for speed, and because I rather get out than get a slightly improved fill. I put greater importance on speed, and speed and market orders. So, where's my phone? Quite frustrating today. I do got to remember that I still have $2,200. Lest we forget. Lest we let our greed override logic. Dangerous. But I also do know that LGVN has a little extra oomph. We've seen it here. Look at this. Teleportation to 410. That catches eyes of people. You do not get that very often. And I'm trying to look. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I know there's still money to be made on this, but only if you buy in the right areas at the right time. So in this case, so I'm a little unsure. We got the rebound after the sell off. It actually came all the way back up to basically the start of the sell off. So that's a nice sign to shorts like, hey, buyers are not completely, gone on this. There's buyers coming in. And this thing could still do some curveballs. If that means another mega rip through 370 all the way to 420, let it be. Let it be so. Can you? Happy Father's Day to all. Happy Father's Day, indeed. I forgot about that. We'll have to get something for our fathers, and if not, then we'll at least be thinking about them. Because that's what we do on Father's Day. This almost seems like it's in vain. I tell ya, dude, like trying to catch. At least I got $100 out of that. That's $100. So it's like, should I shut down or should I just sit here and catch little like even me size down is still making good money, and that's why it's kind of hard. Sometimes it's good just get on and make an extra $300. Might as well. I thought we'd go para. We still might. Ah, I chasing it so late. I gotta take a leak. Ah! Arr! Arr! Yeah, buying way too high. $78. I'm getting not bad fills. It's not the worst fills on this LGBN. It's a little tricky to read what it's going to do. I'll be honest. It's a little choppy. But pretty, when it gets going, it gets going. Let's give it that. 360 to 392. This is going to be not as great. Oh, I'm sure he's watching, as he's been doing for years. What do you mean your problems are fixed? Yeah. Bah, shoot. Ha, bah, humbug. Wow. What the? Timing this rip could be hard. Soon. What do you mean no? What did you say? You said can we go somewhere soon and then you said no. What are you talking about? This thing is a risky little bastard. They're just trying to flush it. It might reject here. I've got I don't have near the money I should have on this. And they actually successfully held against a rip. That might do this one in. But knowing this one, it'll get a base and then curl back. Halt down on this 311. Shoot. See, I was trying to get in, trying to get out, trying to catch. I was hoping for a big rip. Frank made one whole dollar using one share size. D sign pirate trader. Is that who's the pirate trader? What's a pirate trader? Wow. To think it all started with a beer. It all started down here. Hmm. I'm afraid that LGVN is going to do a mega rip. And guys, I'm telling you, I had a. I'm not going to say anything more, but could have made a lot more money on this ticker. That's all I'm going to say. It still kind of bugs me to this time. Stay out of it for now. What? Take the $40. So we're just going back and we're just bringing in lunch money, lunch numby, lunch money. 50-50. But I knew it would. I'm gonna try to catch a dip on this son of a gun. LGVN likes to do that. Let's see. Live day trading. What time is it? We're coming up on 2 hours on this LGVN garbage. We're really not too far off from my highs, but yeah. I was hoping to catch a big